In this time of the coronavirus pandemic, many of us are anxious and afraid. Street interviews with people on TV news revealed that they were freely admitting that they were scared to be out there, both men and ladies, old and young. Being scared doesn't suggest you do not have courage. The people that rise up and attend the shops for supplies are showing courage despite their fear. And in fact, nurses and doctors are showing another level of courage and caring. But despite the fear and sadness, we should always not lose sight of the longer term beyond this pandemic. There's life again afterwards. There'll be fun and happiness, running and jumping and picnics and walks. Yes, it's coming. Life is typically waves of joy, sadness, joy again. Tragedy hits unexpectedly, we weep and are heavy-hearted, but it lifts and that we see the sun again, and life regains its color and our hearts their lightness. My grandmother was pregnant when the 1950 to 1951 Spanish flu pandemic hit her community, and she or he gave birth to my dad in 1950 at a chaotic time when the hospitals and staff were overwhelmed with the sick. My dad was premature and was put during a shoebox because the nurses thought he was dead, a flu baby. But he wasn't, and was noticed by a nurse, and he lived to urge married, to possess me, as a son, and 3 daughters. He had a cheerful married life, and our house was always crammed with laughter and fun times. We had grandparents and much of uncles and aunties that want to visit and good times were had. My childhood was one among the simplest, and that I always reminisce thereon with fond memories. You see how tragedy, chaos, anxiety and fear melt away and are forgotten. And therefore the sadness and hardship of this point also will disappear just like the morning mist, and their inglorious new day will you think that of the mist that was. I feel not. And this is often the thing, the bad times will pass. The great times will return. Not only that, but due to the adversity that folks have endured, the planet are going to be a gentler, better place. So don't despair. Don't hand over. It's dark, yes. But dawn is coming. It's sad, yes. But joy is bubbling up underneath. As we specialize in all the terrible things happening, we miss the butterfly going past. We do not see the fresh, new green leaves budding, prophesying of latest life and new growth happening under our noses. Shop around you, sort of a panner looking in his pan filled with gravel for that glint of gold, and you will find the great and therefore the beautiful all around you. Hear the birds singing outside. In your apartment blocks, hear the murmuring sounds of individuals moving about, talking, clattering dishes, all signs of life. Life which will soon burst out into the wide world again, showering us with noise and activity, fun and excitement. And quiet cups of tea with a book within the shade of a tree. Do not be sad, twiddling my thumbs. If you've been thinking of taking your life, please don't leave us. We are all the people you're getting to help with in the future, who you're getting to be kind to. You're precious and needed. We'd like you. You'll make a difference during this world just by one act of kindness to a hurting person, such as you are hurting now. You're not alone during this. Stick with us and spread the virus of kindness, which is extremely infectious. Let that be your mission, and let nothing stop you doing it. You will see how your gloom will vanish. So let's all endure this point of getting courage and perseverance for a touch while longer. Be ready for the brilliant dawn that's surely coming.